is Nabil Mardini, and I'm the head coach of the women's volleyball team. We've been to the state championship tournament. This would be our 8th time. We've been to the championship 5 times. We won 3 of them. So that would be hopefully our 6th time making it to the state finals. That's the goal for us. Position-wise, every team is different. The makeup of the team is going to be a little different, but in terms of character and all the intangibles that we talk about, they share the same characteristics as last year's team, the year that won in 2012, 2011, 2010. You can't be in the trenches fighting every day and competing unless you have people with high character. I don't call it passion. They have to be obsessed with being better, with making progress every day, with the game of volleyball, with their teammates. I call it an obsession. You got to have an obsession. For us to be at the level that we want to be, that's what I call it. So it's just all the intangibles that, to be honest with you, a lot of coaches talk about all the time, but it's very rare to find. And it's very rare to find at the same time on the same team. I do require that they make sacrifices, and it's obviously things that they can, down the line, they can look back and say, okay, I get it now. But it doesn't really hit you until you kind of go through life and understand why we did the things we did here, and why do we have the culture that we have in our gym. Brahma good is part of our culture, we call it. We don't want to be great. It's impossible to be, we're not looking, I don't want to say great, but we don't want to see perfect things. We cannot be perfect, but I think if we just understand that we need to be good and we need to see a lot of good, then we can be Brahma good. So that's the whole point of this. If we can be Brahma good, I think we will have a very good chance. You can't be stagnant, you can't digress. There's always progress in our gym. We demand it, we look at it, we evaluate it, we measure it. So that's how you make progress. You can't just talk about it, you have to show them, you have to be objective about it. So every single player, but if I have to pick one who really drastically improved a lot, I would say Megan Weaver is one of them, who I think has improved tremendously, not just this year, from last year as well.
I am Megan Weaver, and I'm a middle blocker. Well, last year I did not play at all, so coming in this year I made it a goal to put everything on the court and basically play to win, and I progressed so much as a player. I couldn't even hit a ball over the net last year, and coming in, and now I'm one of the starting players, so it's just it's an awesome feeling to experience that.
Okay, if I now direct your attention to the eastern end of the gymnasium, the home team in today's game, wearing the black and scarlet from Woodland Hills, California. Those queens of the court, those heartbreakers of the hardwood, your Los Angeles Pierce College Mama Brahma!
My name is Whitley Doss, and I'm an outside hitter. My personal goal for myself is to just keep putting points on the scoreboard. I want to keep putting balls to the floor, do my job that way, and my goal is to just be the best teammate I could possibly be to each and every one of these girls. My goal is to, help in any way I can to get that state championship. But I think I have made a lot of progress from the beginning of the season until now. I'm proud of myself. I kind of struggled a lot there in the middle of the season. Started out really well, really strong. In the middle, kind of got a little shaky, and then, towards the end of the season and playoffs, I just feel like I've been doing my job. I feel so much better about the way I've been playing. I think the number one thing is just the culture that we have here that I've never seen anywhere else, not in high school, club, I think that it's just it's so much, but that we have so much discipline, so much work to do, and it's just something that I've never experienced anywhere else. I remember the first time I came to a practice at Pierce and got to watch them practice, I fell in love with just the way we play, the way the girls that I saw then were playing. They just played so hard, and they played for each other. Number two thing that I want to take away from this is just the experience and the opportunity to be here, and the friendships that I've made and the sisterhood that a lot of us have come together and have made with each other is something that I'll never forget. These girls they're competitors, they're fighters, they're genuine, they're lovers. they're awesome. I wouldn't have wanted to go through this with anyone else. And of course, Nabil, as much as he gets on us, as hard as he is on us, like, he really knows how to win and he really knows how to prepare a team. And that's something that I'll never forget. He's done so much for me personally. He does so much for this team, this program. And that just goes to show, like, why we come this far every year.
Get